when you look at your presentation. You are going on the stage, yeah? And what do you see now? Imagine, close your eyes. I mean, really, you can close it. So, what there will be? There will be a stage. There will be you, a speaker, an audience. And now, describe what do you see? You can describe it loud. Okay, still like hangover. No problem. Okay, so most of people would describe this like, I'm on the stage, there are my visuals, I'm speaking about this, I behave like this, I'm dressed up like this. So we would mostly describe ourselves, correct? And this is the wrong perspective. So in order to understand our audience in a good way, we should look how they behave, not how the presentation looks like. So, in other words,
so we could say, for example, that the people give us a big random applause, for example.
Great. So let's try big round of applause. Exactly. So I achieve, I complete, so thank you. Yeah, exactly. So we should look at them, how they behave, not how we behave. Because we should start from this. So we should not look at how the visuals like, what to do with hands, how I should behave. But we should look how they are reacting on our words. This is our aim. Because if you are going and you want to say that I want to talk about my company, with the first step and with the first word, you accomplish your task. Yeah, correct? So, but I'm sure still that it's not your aim of your presentation. So the aim should be like Zbyszek could have aimed like after the conference 10 people would buy my book. Or 12, huh? So this should be the aim. And for example, my aim for this presentation is like 20% of the audience will leave before I end. No, I'm kidding. So you should precise your aims in order to them, connected with them, not with you. Okay? So now when we know this, how we can do it? How we actually provoke this state. So I'm gonna give you today 10 tips how you can do it, how you can be better, how you can better deliver your message to provoke the situation which you want on the other side. Because how we perceive the public speaking, like me versus them, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the reason why people have a stage fright. This is the reason why people fear to do public speaking. And we should think, like, you are here not to be bored by my presentation. I hope so. You want to get some knowledge. You want to develop yourself. You want to be entertained. So actually, we should look at the public speaking like we, not me versus them. Because I'm for you, you for me. Because without the audience, my speech is pointless. Yeah? So I was thinking how we can, like, why people behave the way they behave, there should be some key, there should be some pathway. So I started with the behavior. And there should be some cause and effect chain. So I was thinking, like, what is this? So why I did this? Why I just scratched myself?
Itchy.
Okay, itchy. But what was before?
You like it.
After. I like it. Yeah. Sure. I made a decision. Yeah? So we can say that before our every behavior is decision. But as you said, we should have some kind of motivation to do it, because we don't want to scratch like just to scratch, like there should be a reason. So we should have certain motivation. Yeah? I feel itchy, so I scratch myself to provoke, to just get rid of this itchy feeling. So there is certain cause and effect chain. So our behavior, cause of behavior is our decision. Cause of decision is our motivation. But so what is in the beginning, actually? Itchy, yeah, but
Actions.
Action.
action.
Thought.
Here you have an action. Your behavior is an action.
Idea?
Idea. Yeah. Why?
Because everything starts from the idea. When you have some vision in your head, then you think of motivation, and then you make decisions, and then you act in a certain way to make this idea real.
Okay. So what is the root of idea?
The root of idea.
Fact.
Right.
Root.
Yeah. Something.
Act.
Fact.
Ah,
Some-
fact.
Fact.
Okay.
Something's happened, so you have an idea about this. So you have some motivation about this making a decision because something happened.
Okay.
The fact is
The need.
Need.
Emotion.
Why you think like this?
Because we are influenced by our emotions. Because we are animal creatures.
Correct. So I was feeling itchy, so I wanted to get rid of this. So I decide that I'm gonna behave in a certain way to just get rid of it. So I just scratch myself. So this is a cause and effect chain of our behavior. So we are strictly connected. Like our emotions are strictly connected with our behavior. And now, idea, it's brilliant. But why you feel motivated to do it? Because you feel. So firstly, you need to feel that you want to do it something. After you just motivate why you gonna do it. So you now trying to find the solution for this. And when you find it, you just behave, you just act. So this is, and when I found this, I said, whoa. But actually, like, that's every emotion, like, when I feel angry, if I'm gonna behave the same way, if I feel angry about my job, if I would react in the same way, like if I'm angry on my partner, with my partner. Yeah, different. So here is the problem. Like, so we have the certain emotions which we can like describe, which we can say that I feel like this, but we act in different ways. So I said, so still, it's giving me nothing. Like how I can use it, because now I know what is the steps, but still something is missing. So
As lawyer said, it depends.
it, it depends. Yeah. So I was thinking. So what I can do more, like, so I found another one example, which I collect more data. So for example, why you here?
After what?
After so, yeah, so it's amazing. Yeah, okay. So look, so some people decide that they're gonna came here, and some decide that they not. So now we need to find why.
Time change?
Yeah, it could be time change, like a little bit of lag. Lag, not lack. So, Yuri, why you came here? So behavior is like, I'm gonna be here, yeah. So you decide that you're gonna came, yeah. Otherwise you would not be here. So what was your motivation then?
It's general duty.
Okay.
The only way out is the way through the window.
Thank you.
So you feel trapped.
So, okay. So you was obligated to be here, correct?
Yeah.
So, so you was obligated here.
Actually, we're being recorded, so just for the protocol, I said that I was motivated to meet all these fantastic people and to learn something new.
Okay. And so, but what did you feel then?
No.
I can tell you generally that
Yeah.
when we predict some success and good emotions related to this motivates us to do what we do. In the same way why I'm here and what I'm doing, I predict the satisfaction of these fine people from this conference. That's why I took the decisions that I took to do what I'm doing.
Okay. So, but when you woke up, like in the morning, what did you feel?
He didn't woke up.
Like it was more like, oh gosh, I don't want to. Oh, I'm so tired. Or like, what was this? Oh my head.
Actually, I was thinking like, should I wait for 5 minutes longer? Should I get up right now?
Yeah. So like, you can see we can have like positive motivation and then negative. But we still gonna behave in a certain way. So, actually, like our emotions still are connected to this, to this process, but we're still missing some part. Yeah? And how people think, which are not here, because so they decide that they're not gonna come. I mean, they are not here, and they decide that they're not gonna come because they were, for example, tired. You know, spelling is horrible. And the motivation was, I'm gonna be more. I'm exhausted, the emotion, so I want to stay in the bed. Yeah. So, what is that like? What is the chain to? So we have emotions, but we need to find something before.
Values, our
What?
values.
Values. Here would be the value, because this is your motivation. I am so excited to be here, because I know that I'm going to get some knowledge. I hope so. So I decided I come here, and I'm here. So what I found is our environment.
Like initiation, right? That's what you mean. Like to make fire, first you have to make a small fire.
Definitely. Yes, sure. And so how you make a fire? What kind of things you need to make a fire?
I use lighter.
You use lighter. Yeah, so what is the lighter?
Lighter is initiation.
Yeah, but still contains some materials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gas and so on.
And
spark.
gas and a spark, yeah. So I found a brilliant example. So I found that actually environment has also some things which helps us to provoke certain emotions and to provoke certain behavior. So what on the beginning we should think about? We still think about their behavior, yeah? So we don't think about ours. So we need to understand their state. If we're gonna understand their state, what they feel, we then. So I'm gonna give you an example of understanding. So do people call to you from photovoltaic?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, and they also call me and they asking, hello, are you from this kind of region? Because we have some super offer for you. But they didn't check the main thing, like my environment. Like if I check criteria, which I need to check, because like they are asking, do I have roof? And I'm usually saying yes, but it's not mine. So,
I always answer, I'm actually in Saudi Arabia and your call cost you 20 zlotys per minute.
it's also a good way. And how they react. You see, certain emotions. Oh, I'm gonna spend a lot of money, so I decide to just leave.
The other, your call is registered. I will answer yes. You are also recorded.
I see. But so they calling me, they're spending energy, but they don't understand my state. They don't understand if I actually need it. They don't know if their criteria connected with me are like actually matching. So you want to understand how they feel. To understand, this is the base. This is the fundamental thing which you need to do. Otherwise, without understanding, there will be nothing. Like you're gonna miss your message. You're not gonna connect with your audience because they're gonna feel that you don't understand them. So they're gonna feel that you don't understand them. So they're not gonna open or they're not gonna react in a certain way.
Sorry, one question about understanding. For example, if you need something, but for example, if you know yourself, so that person might actually need this, but doesn't know himself yet. For example, you know personal topic more, and the person can even imagine what they might need.
Okay, so still, like you can build this. I'm gonna have few more steps still, which gonna answer your question. But if you were able to, because we have also, okay. So if we know that emotions are provoking our behavior, so we need to create an easy emotional state to just react in a certain behavior. So the right environment for them creates the right impact for you. Here is the impact. To give the best outcome for all, because you want to them behave in a certain way. So you want to them make vibe, your things. Yeah, correct.
Yes.
So you need to provoke certain impact on them to, in order to react in a certain way, but you need to use the environment. And here is the emotion. Here is like a negative effect. And it's also an impact. So if for example, if I would not go to the work, I'm so tired, so I don't want to go to the work, but still my environment is stronger because if I would not go to the work, I know I don't want to be, I will be fired. So anyway, I'm just waking up. So they have my outcome, but I'm not in the like easy environment still. Yeah, and I'm gonna also add a few more points so you're gonna understand more.
Could you, because I feel not comfortable that you go from society, environment, and emotion immediately. I feel that it should be something between two words.
Yeah, here is
Like
impact.
something which is connected with initiation, or like you said, okay, I don't go to the work.
Yeah.
Why?
You don't want to go,
Yes.
but your environment is like still stronger because we can be inspired to go to the work, but we can also hate, but we still need the money. So this is the reason that certain emotions still are not working for us.
Yeah, I'm talking about something between these two E.
Yeah, but still, environment, impact on the emotion.
Yes.
So this is the between, this is the bridge.
I need spark. Okay, never mind.
Wait a minute. Here is understanding. And I was thinking, what should be here more? Because just understanding it's not enough, of course. So the second thing is our language. Like we actually is okay. Let's start from the listening, because when I had a problem with my English, not everybody can know this story, but I couldn't learn any language for 9 years. So what I was doing, I was preparing in advance how I'm gonna ask or what I'm gonna say to just not have this kind of sorry, once again, what did you say? So I was preparing in advance questions and answers, which was like ridiculous because you don't know how they're gonna react. But so I was trying to go around this problem. So when I was on a karate training in our dojo, one person came from Turkey. So I wanted use my language, of course. So I prepared 3 questions in advance, and I prepared all the answers when we was going here and backwards. So after when it was break, I just asked him what's your name, Fatih? Where are you from? From Turkey. What do you do here? I mean, what did you do? He had this kind of accent, and he started things which I couldn't predict. So I just get stressed, and I said, oh, oops, now we have a problem. So the problem with this was that I was listening to answer, not listening to understand. So you need to listen to understand, not just answer. Correct? And this is really hard, I know, for some of us, because if you arguing with your partner, how it look like? It's my turn. He is taking a breath, so I'm gonna punch. Yeah, I'm gonna give you more. And it's not working because you are not trying to solve the problem. You are just arguing to argue, to just provoke certain emotions. So we need to understand, like listen with understanding, because they are giving for us some information which they want to share. Because if we have a solution for the problem, coming back to you, if we know that we have solution for their problem, why they should hide it? You know, we just need to start to listen. What is the pain point for them? Why it's not, you know, what they are not happy with, what they are complaining about. So this is the understanding and the listening, and listening. And there is another thing, like, so we understand them, we listen them, and now we need to respond for their communication, yeah, for their message. So we need to get back. So when I was doing a website, I was trying to find a UX guy and UE. Don't worry, who doesn't understand still, like, you know, I also. So, by the way, IT guys are really amazing, isn't Piotrek?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, like they are really like highly educated. They are knowing how to, you know, run this old computer, and they are amazing in a bed. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Piotr, the most? So doesn't matter. Coming back to understanding. So I was trying to find this developer to just design for me the website. And the problem was that if they were talking about something I just didn't understand. So how I can make the decision if I don't understand what they are talking about? It's impossible. Like if you're using the words which I don't understand, for me, I start to feel like a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit like I get stressed, because I'm not sure what are you talking about. I cannot make a decision because I don't understand what I'm doing. So this is the problem. This is another step of environment. So we need to understand what kind of language they are using, so we are able to create for them the right environment where they feel comfortable. Correct? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Which one? Yeah. So this is also really important, and language. And there is also another aspect, which is actually the order of the information. When you have a rope and you're gonna swing this, it's gonna do like a wave, you know. It's not gonna do like boom boom. No, the movement is still like, you know, wave. So the information is, the order of the information is really important. It's the same like you would write a book, the whole book, which is like 100 pages. Oh, it's too much. 400 pages. I think the Bible says less. So this is 400, and you know all the book because you're a writer. So anyway, any kind of page you open, you are exactly know what is before, what is after. So, but if you start to read for your client or for your audience the book in the order like first page, third, 40, 80, second, they're just gonna like, what the hell is going here? You need to keep the order for them. You know all the information. They do not. So we need to think how we are leading them. We are not able to, we cannot just, read like boom boom. The wave, whole wave. So let's move with them. Not like, you cannot start your communication. They are here, and you're already starting the communication here. Come to me. No, I will not manage, So you need to go where they are and tell them, I'm going to lead you. You want to be here, you are here, you want to be here, I will help you. So you are going with them. And this is how you should lead your audience. Because otherwise they would not understand. So if I would not express, if I would not describe you this, you would be lost. Correct? So this is really important. I just have a seat. And we have still one element. Here's the order. And we have still one element, context. I will show you how the context works, okay? Please stand up. Okay, that's it. You can see. What is going here? I just wanted to say, I just wanted to show you how the context works. So here is a person who speaks to you, and he's an authority because he's on the stage and he's decided, and he's saying, please stand up, and it's abstract comment. It's abstract comment, and you're just doing this. You just didn't ask why. You're just going with the flow. So imagine this kind of situation that you are sitting on a bench now in a park, and there is some gigolo coming and saying, please stand up. Get out of here. I'm just with my partner, yeah? So, better, look at now. Please stand up. What happened? Look. The comment is the same. The person is the same. The people are the same. The environment is the same.
One question. How
Yeah.
much?
Well,
I can borrow you.
Oh, you can borrow me. So I will borrow you, yeah? Okay, great deal.
You will pay me.
Yeah. Okay. It's that's negotiation. So everything was the same, but you perceive your context just has changed in order what was 30 seconds ago. So you want to understand your audience, where they are on the bench, at park, on the audience, and you also, or on the audience, and you also want to relate the context which they have related to you. So what did you say like 30 seconds ago? What did you say 1 year ago? What did you say? Because this is gonna depends on how they're gonna behave. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So now, next. Here is the context. Context. T here. Okay. Great. So how we can actually find where they are, how we can actually build this environment for them. Any idea?
With rituals.
Rituals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Routines.
Yeah. Okay.
Repeated actions.
Yeah. So, how would you do this?
I would introduce processes which are being followed every time and which are acting in favor of people.
Okay. But it's your process. It's not mine. So why should we act?
But we are together here. This is like we need to agree on any kind of process we participate, and as soon as we agree, we co-create. And I'm not considering me creating for you, but rather us co-creating.
Okay, great. But why it should change?
Why you should change?
Yeah, I mean, why we should create a process? Like, I'm living the life which I want. I don't want to change. Not in my life.
Okay, you can.
So
You can stay where you are.
Inspiration, the feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, good answer. I just playing with you. Yeah, still like.
Well, when we thinking environment, I think that we have some, how to say, impact on people. Our behavior in some way creates environment.
Sure. Sure. As we could see, yeah, like 2 minutes ago, I guess. So, yeah, really good answer. I mean, it's not commenting, but it's creating together.
Yeah, but you have a good question. When I refuse Lena,
Yeah.
I never do it, by the way. But if I refuse, that means there is disagreement.
Yeah, you deny it. Yeah.
I don't follow the process.
No, it's still you disagree. This is your behavior, and this is the decision. You follow,
Okay.
but it's all start here. So how we can build this to trigger this?
I have to have proposal.
You have to have proposal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any kind of proposal.
Okay. So, actually, you did a really good job because we need to ask what they want. Like another tool which I want to share with you is the questions. Because look at this. Like, how many times you just again arguing because it's a really good example. Or like if somebody's deny what you want, or is denying that no, I don't want to. Oh, no. So, or they have a statement about something which you don't agree with. What do? No, it's not true. Yeah. So what do?
I try to understand, I rephrase, and I try to find the middle ground, like common ground, and then discuss further.
And how are you doing?
For example, I rephrase. First I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, but how you try to understand?
I say, do you mean? So I'm just processing it through my mind, because I understand my picture very often is different to other person's picture, and I said, do I understand you correctly? That you mean this and that, something like that.
So this is the question. You asking people. Yeah, and this is really good.
But there is another system. Say why and pose proposal. So you inverse a little bit the system. So first you explain why you are going to make such proposal. So you can check how this proposal will be received before you do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the system of negotiation when you
Yeah, sure.
this.
Sure, we are just
Reverse
yeah, we inverse. Yeah, this is also work. But so you building the environment, like the base for them to provoke certain
to
emotions.
observe emotions,
Yeah,
to check motivation,
yeah,
and before decision, because it's hard to change as Stefan. So decision no is worse than decision maybe.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
it's better than yes. Agree.
yeah, sure.
So we are building motivation to check if our proposal will be a way to take the right decision. Right from our side.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's everything what you say or how you see the word is from your side always. It's impossible to have to say from the second one. So, I mean, if we don't do this kind of interview, if we would not ask the question, why do you think like this? Because we can, many times it's like this, that we are arguing about something which actually has not place, has not taken place. For example, like some people just don't mean this, what we are talking about, but we still are arguing. So we even didn't check what they mean or what they want actually, and we arguing. So the words are not the words don't mean the same for us. So we can ask also, why do you think like this? So what did you do? What would you do in this case? Or you just build the context. You just build the context through the understanding, listening, the language which you are using. Yesterday, Chris gave really nice examples about the words, how you can use it. Because words are really powerful. For you, some words, for you, like Chris means like just a Chris, like a name. But for somebody, it can mean like a past boyfriend, which can still hurt, So, words has energy, which we need to consider. So, also, when we are in the listening stuff, silent also matters. Like, silent, do not taking decision is also the decision. If we take decision to not answer, it's also decision. So, read between the lines. There is a lot of information. If people are in silent, it's still, they are processing. And moreover, let's give them space, because if we would be talking all the time, it works both ways, yeah? So for them, like lack of the answer is the answer, but we also as speakers, we need to give them space to think, to process the information. Otherwise, they would be overwhelmed, so it's going to affect their emotion, motivation, decision, and behavior. So we need to think about it. And I have the last one tip, which is, I think, really helpful. So, because we are all the time talking about the perspective, how we can see, how we can provoke certain behavior, yeah? So, there is two rules. There is the golden rule and a platinum rule. And a golden rule says, do unto others as they would have them do unto you. So, behave or treat people like you would like to be treated. Would you agree with this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Not really.
No.
Why?
Because I could have different needs than another person, for example. That's someone, that wanted to be, I would treat the person as me, but
Yeah.
for example, that I have, for example, I'm not disabled person, and in this case, he's a disabled person, for example,
Yeah.
and she needs more care and, focus or
Yeah.
their
Okay.
needs.
Great.
Because there is a golden rule in leadership, and because I am the best man in the world, I am the unique,
Yeah.
I am also the most wise man in the world.
Okay.
So if I treat somebody the same way, I am exactly like a mirror between us. So we
Okay.
respect as myself. She or he is wise as am I am.
Okay, but here you are talking about mirror narrows. Yeah?
Well, the rules change if you start to treat people differently. If you accept killing people, we expect that to be killed by them.
For example.
For example.
Okay. Yeah, in this way, yeah, sure. This is the how people started to think, yeah? But now this is more complicated because, of course, no everybody wants to be killed. I mean, I guess. So, but still, and everybody wants to feel that they are important for what they are doing. So this is why we not we, but where was invaded the second rule, the platinum rule. So do unto others as they would have you do unto them. So treat people like they would like to be treated by them. So it means that we should treat people in a certain way how they would be treated by us. So we're not pushing, but I want this, I want this. No, but I don't want. Just keep calm, yeah? So I want to be treated in this way. Tell me how you want to be treated. So if we're gonna, do you get me or not?
All the time.
Oh. And I will show you because he's sitting at the really end. So all the time. So,
Even if I sleep,
Higher level. So you have the message.
if
I
you don't
have
just
a
win.
meditation.
Twice. So, okay, so I know we're rushing a time. So to just sum up, so this is like the tools which you can work with, and this is the tools which you can use all the time in order to create the best environment for them to have the best decision for you. So the right environment means comfort for you and for them. The right impact means you achieve your objectives without friction because you understand them, you listen, you were listening, you use the language and the order. So here is like a easy peasy way, yeah? So the best outcome is you remember for the atmosphere which you created. So people are following you. So, like, this is you, this is your audience. You stand in the front of them and you share your message, you share your solution, but they don't see it in the same way. Why? Because you don't look at the same things. What you want to do is this. So change perspective. So now you're looking at the same things. Yeah? And if you have a problem with this, just change perspective. So hi, I'm Izzy, and then I will connect your message to your audience so we are able to build the value in their eyes. And to just close it, like, changing perspective is thinking about how they should react, not what we want to say. Changing perspective is thinking about how they should react, not what we want to say. Thank you.